In this lesson, we will learn how to apply weld bit in a multi-body part or any weldment structure or in an assembly. If you go to inside this weldments tab, this is here you can get it weld bit. Activate this weld bit. Inside this first box, you have to specify path. By default, always when you will activate this tool, you will find that there is one path is always there, which is weld path 1. Inside this weld path 1, I have to define some geometry or weld path. Zoom in here. I want to define some weld bit between this structural member and this plate. To define this weld path, I have to go to next setting. Inside this weld selection, there are two different options: weld geometry, weld path. First, I will go with weld geometry, which is selected. Select this bottom face, then select another face from this structural member. I will select this face, and it is showing me that this is the preview. So it is going to weld between this face and this plate face on this edge. If you want to weld between multi edges, in that case you have to select few other faces. So select this selection box and select two more faces. It is showing me this preview. You can control bit size from here. Bit size is showing 1. Change this to 6 mm. There is no change in this preview, but actually when you will create a drawing file, you will find that inside the drawing it is showing this 6 mm. Then there is another option called tangent propagation. Delete everything from this box. Select this tangent propagation. Now select just only one face. Now it will take all edges because all of these edges are tangent with each other. I don't want tangent, so unselect this and select only these three faces. Now I defined my weld path inside this weld path 1. Now I want to define another weld path. Select this new weld path button. And now I will be able to define another weld path. This time, to select the path, there is one small button is showing called Smart Weld Selection Tool. Select it. To define a new path, we have to sketch by using pencil. Because when we will activate this tool, move this cursor inside this graphic window, you can see next to the cursor, it is showing a pencil. So draw some sketch. Now SolidWorks will take all valid edges which will go through these lines. So release my mouse and you can see it will select all these three edges because when I created that line goes through these edges. Next, if you see it here, type is weld geometry and this is first face, which is this face, and few other multi edges are showing, which is here. So this is another way you can select it. Now disable this Smart Weld Selection Tool. Then delete everything from this selection box. One last thing I want to show you. Select this edge and this edge. Then if I try to select this edge, I will not be able to select it because this is not a continuous edge. So when you will select this, you have to keep in mind that if all of those edges are not continuous, in that case you cannot select it. So this is how I can define weld bit. If you want to edit it, you can see here inside this feature manager design tree, there is no feature is showing. In that case, there is a new folder is showing. Go inside this folder called weld folder. Inside this folder, there is just only one type is showing 6 mm fillet weld. Now, if you want to edit it, you can see this is weld bit 1 and weld bit 2 because last time I selected two different paths. If you want to modify path 1, select it, go to edit. Or if you want to modify this, select it, go to edit. For this second path, I want to modify this. I will change this from 6 to 10. Enter and press OK. And you can see last time it was 6 mm fillet weld. Now there is another folder is showing called 10 mm fillet weld.